Today I'm going to be showing you guys my new and updated controller settings for chapter 7 and the Winterfest season. And with these settings, you are going to have crazy aim. Give me one sec. Give me a second. And good mechanics. And good piece control. And the good news is, this works for every single platform. So no matter what platform you play on, whether it's PC, console, mobile, even Nintendo Switch, these settings will make you move like PC and keyboard and mouse. I'm going to be showing you guys some tips on how to remove input delay and get higher FPS. I'm gonna go over every single step that they have to turn on, and I'm gonna tell you what setting to turn on and what setting to turn off. Now I'm also gonna be changing my settings. And if you guys didn't know already, Fortnite had buffed aim assist in the new Winterfest season. And I have been grinding to find the best controller settings. And I finally found the best one. Alright. I'm just gonna be practicing a little bit in Raiders practice map. And the code's on top of the screen. Oh, aimbotted. Wait, watch this. Wait. I have to put my watch this. And also I'm gonna be showing you guys a little bit of clips in this map. And also this map is perfect. This map is perfect to train what before you load into a gameplay. So yeah, I recommend this map. And the code is on top of the screen for you. Alright. Alright, now let's show the settings. Alright. For my graphics, I play on 100%, user interface contrast off, Colorblind on Triton 06. Motion blur have this off and user interface parallax off. In advanced graphics settings, show FPS have this on. Report performance stats have this on disabled. I mean, for show FPS, you can have it. You can also turn it off if you want. If you don't want your FPS to be shown. Right. Here's my audio settings. It doesn't really matter, but what does matter is to turn off all subtitle settings. It gives you less delay. So yeah. And make sure to always turn on visualize sound effects. And hit markers, I have this on legacy. 3D headphones, I have this off. Here's my communication settings. Now into the gaming settings. Make sure you're using the right matchmaking region. It's based on where you live. For me, it shows auto, but my actual matchmaking region is on NA East because I live in New York. So but my ping gets way too high, so I have this on auto. And thanks to this cable called connector housing, it actually lowers my ping. It gives me less delay. And language, I have this on system at default. Alright. For toggle sprint, I have this on. Auto open doors on. Mantle and hurdle activation. Hold jump and hold forward. Hold swap pickup, I have this on. ADS on wild held. Mark danger when ADS is on. Auto pickup weapons is on. Wait, it's like when you're doing a 50-50 chest, if you know, you know. Swap fire buttons for pump and dump, have this off. It doesn't really matter. My preferred item slots. Always keep your shotgun at the first slot. And your AR in the second. So that when you pump someone, you can instantly swap your AR. I'm gonna show you an example. Ready? Watch. Wait, how am I not taking damage? So yeah. Always put your shotgun on the first slot and your AR in the second. The building tab, simple build. Oh heck no! Keep it off because it's epically said himself. It reduces the number of inputs. It's not good as simple edit. It's way worse. Reset building choice have this on. Turbo building on. And earlier in the video, I said I'm going to be showing you guys some tips on how to remove input delay. And no, I'm not going to tell you to just turn off simple edit or turn on simple edit or turn off replays or energy savings or gyro options. Blah, 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 blah. These are actual settings pros use to remove their input delay. Marrow, Reet, Peterbot, and especially keyboard and mouse players like Peterbot, Clicks, Mr. Savage. So yeah. Simple edit, I have this off. This disable pre-edit option have this on if you don't use simple edit. And these are if you guys don't use simple edit, these are the best settings to use. Disable pre-edit option have this on. Auto confirm edits have this on both. Here's my extra game options. Replays, I already told you I'm not going with that, and I'm not going with this. Here's my reticle settings. Reticle, have this on. Reticle, have this on unless you use a custom crosshair, then have it off. Reticle ammo indicator off. The show spreads and pull reticle, have this off. Damage numbers, have this on list, but you could try the new combo setting for damage numbers. Reticle damage feedback on hit only. Damage number scale at 125%. The highest you could go. HUD scale at 65. And here's the rest of my HUD settings. Gyro, I'm not going over this, but the only thing I'm only gonna tell you to turn off is haptics. This new setting, haptic. It gives you vibrations. The same thing to controller settings. So have this off. And that's it. And turn off all keyboard and mouse settings if you don't play on keyboard. And turn off all the keybinds. Alright. Now for my controller settings. Invert control view, have this off. Invert aircraft controller controls, have this off. I actually have all these four off. Especially these three. Because I don't know what this does, but only turn on Build Immediately Builder Pro. Edit hold time to the lowest. Simple edit hold time. I don't use simple edit, but if you do, turn it to the lowest. Slide hold time to the lowest. Reset camera access is on both. Reset camera time to the lowest. Vibration features off. Quick weapon on custom only. Show diamond delay to the lowest. Toggle behavior on previously equipped item. Instant toggle on, and button group is on action buttons. Alright, now for my sensitivities. I use a really fast sensitivity, so it might take some time for you guys to get used to. But look sensitivity 5, aim sensitivity 2. If you want to change these, turn use advanced off. They could change these. Alright. But make sure you turn use advanced back on. Alright. Alright, for my build mode sensitivity, 2.9, edit mode on 2.8, first person mode on 0.88. Use advanced options, have this on like always. Look horizontal speed on 38, vertical speed on 38 with the 8.8 boost. Low boost RAM time, instant boost mobility, have this off. For the ADS, 7% for horizontal and 8% for the vertical with no boost RAM time, and scope speed on 1x. In the advanced sensitivity, look dampening time on 0, look input curve on linear, both of the aim assist at 100, and 7.5 dead zones. I have trigger stops on my controller, that's why I have this on 100%. But if you guys don't have trigger stops, you could put it at least at 25 or 20 or 15. And same thing for the right trigger release. Alright. Now, and last but not least, my binds. I'm gonna be scrolling these really, really fast. You can pause the video when you need or screenshot it, and you can copy them. Alright, now time for some tips on how to remove input delay. Tip 1, always play with your controller plugged in. Because if you don't play with your controller plugged in, then there's gonna be a huge amount of input delay. Next thing, play on a monitor. If you're playing Fortnite on like a low inch, let's say a 40 or 42 inch TV, honestly, that's a ton of input delay. And lastly, it's gonna be in your in-game settings. Go into your settings and turn on 120 FPS mode, and if that does not show up, all you got to do is go into your settings and turn on 120 FPS mode. Go to screen and video and turn 120 FPS mode to automatic. Then after that, go into your settings again, and then go to save data in game app/settings. Then go to game presets, and then you're gonna see resolution or performance mode. Always put it to performance mode so you can get as much as higher FPS as possible. Once you see that, you should have 120 FPS mode right now. Alright. And also turn off motion blur. Tip 2 to remove input delay. Stop wearing skins and pickaxes with animations on it. So yeah. Yes, wear skins and pickaxes with less animations on it. That way, so you can get that way you can it reduces as much as input delay as faster. So for the examples of skins with less animations on them, let me just respawn. Some examples is the gray and white superhero skin, the aerial assault trooper. That's the skin Jarvie. This control player Jarvie has. Click skins, the click skin and the I don't know how to pronounce this, but Sparks skin and the crystal skin like this and the glacial dummy. So yeah, these are some examples of skins with less animations. But some non-examples of wearing skins with less animations. Like animated skins. Let's say Izuku Midoriya and some of the battle passes that has animations. So yeah, that's a way to remove input delay. So yeah, these are one of the best tips to remove input delay, and not only it gives you not only it removes your input delay, but it also gives you higher FPS. Next, for the next and last tip, practice in slow motion. I suggest you guys go into a zero delay practice map and turn on slow motion on 0.8 or 0.6. But don't go too low, and then practice for in slow motion. Practicing in slow motion can make your mechanics go to the next level. So yeah. And that's gonna be it for the video. And that's the last tip to remove input delay. Thank you guys for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, as always, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'm 1v1ing a follower. I'm going to be 1v1ing a follower. So if you want to be the first person You still have the opportunity to get added by me. All all you have to do is just like and subscribe to my channel and comment your Epic Games user, and maybe I'll add you guys to 1v1. So yeah. I already 1v1 one follower. Let's see who I can 1v1. Let's see who else can I 1v1. So yeah. And before I end this video, last time I 1v1 the follower and he was super good. And like he didn't die a single time. Like he was super good at the game. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. And I hope I see you guys on the next video. And once again, thank you guys for 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 re- for helping me reach 300 subscribers on YouTube. It it actually helped a lot. Thank you guys so much. So yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you next time. All right? Peace out.